Jai Hind, everyone. Without further delay, we will just start. Who is ready? Okay, Lakhan. Vaibhav, both are ready. We will move ahead with Lakhan. Vaibhav, please keep time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can start.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to speak on the topic of Indian space program. Indian space program was started early in 1960 when India got recently independence in 1947. In 1962, we have been India got Indian government have been launched Indian Space Committee for the SpaceX program. In 1969, ISRO was launched, and the founder is Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Since then, we have seen a significant achievement of ISRO, not only in the space but in India also achieved many milestones in every field. But in 2013, after launching the Mars orbiter mission, Mangalyaan, in in the orbit on the first successful attempt, this show that India is also very much capable. If I talk about the previous attempt of India in 1975, India launched first satellite that is Aryabhat with the help of Russian exploration USSR. Thereafter, in 1979, India launched its own indigenously made INS uh, is its Rohini satellite. This showed that India is simultaneously getting many of the achievement. After launching Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, and Chandrayaan 3, this is also one of the significant steps taken by the government of India, as well as this is also a milestone achieved by ISRO in every field. Nowadays, India is also very much capable, not the satellite launching by its own country, but India also having uh, is launching a satellite of around 75 countries in the world. India make a significant history in 2017 after launching 104 satellite from PSLV C-37 in a single rocket. And recently, the ISRO has also sent Aditya L1 to study the sun. This this is a milestone, significant milestone in achieved by the space program and ISRO. Later on, Indian ISRO is also working upon the Gaganyaan, which will be set up, which will be completed by the 2014 vision target, and this will be a human satellite, human sending satellite. This so that is very much capable. So India is also sending the satellite of around 75 countries, and this will also bring a large number of the economy to in the government bag. And if you talk about the in my conclusion part, I like to say that yes, today in ISRO is very much capable, but there are some challenges. Yes, one side, our defense, our budget for the ISRO is also
Time up.
decreasing. It in the 2022 it was 13,000 crore rupees, but in 2023 it was 10,000. Government need to be more focused on the budget. Other side, there is also space competition is also there. So India must also have to be ready to achieve many uh, significant steps in the coming year. Thank you.
Good, Lakhan. ISRO's journey or the space programs, we have come a long way. There will, of course, will be challenges, and we had faced as a country and ISRO as an organization faced few challenges in the past. Obviously, any person or any organization or a nation starts doing well, there will be some hindrances, some created problems by adversaries. ISRO also faced those. Some of the scientists were also targeted. So, notwithstanding that, today ISRO has come a long way. So many programs, and the recent icing on the cake was the difficult South Pole landing mission Chandrayaan 3 got successful, and now I think it has carved its name in the golden letters in space field. and the other countries' trust is now at peak. And launching other countries' satellite will be a regular phenomena hereafter. ISRO, right from India-oriented missions, now has come to revenue generation mode. Earlier, it used to be shortage of funds and all those things. Today, I think they have come to a next step where they can create their own funds. They can bring money to the country, honor to the country, and can go for dictating their own terms in future. But it has not come easily. They have struggled. All the scientists, a really great salute to all of them who worked to bring this today's stature. It has not come easily. And I always keep saying if there is any organization which deserves biggest applaud is ISRO, because post independence right from scratch these scientists have worked. They are silent heroes and they are national heroes. They never blown their own trumpet. Their actions are speaking very loudly now. But we as a country have always been a very silent, not creating so much halla gulla at the world level. But now it is the time to reap those benefits, fruits after doing so much of hard work. And ISRO has really proved that how uh, a great journey can be. It has come from nowhere to a very, very respectable position. Today they are acknowledged as best, even ahead of NASA, because of their capability to produce with very, very economical budget anything and everything. That is their biggest achievement. Otherwise, sooner or later, every scientific organization will achieve their milestones. But the key distinguished factor for the ISRO is the cost, which is every country's worry. So this is something which is really proud for all of us, and this is a very common topic. And times to come, India has got a lot of things to do as a nation in space, because there the supremacy will matter in future, because land supremacy, sea supremacy, and air supremacy, but beyond that is space supremacy, because technology is taking us to next level. The satellite and the dominance from space will be a very, very key factor in future. So Israel has got long role and bigger contribution in times to come, and they are working towards that. We need more bright brains now into this field, and today's young generation is getting attracted towards it. That is a real achievement. Earlier nobody used to talk, only the southern part of the India was more interested, more involved. Now entire country is talking about it, movies are getting released, everything is good. Okay, Vaibhav, Lakhan, good. Further more energy can be brought in. Maybe first speaker has got some disadvantage suddenly starting, but flow can be more smooth. Just practice towards that. Very systematic rhythm has to come, and you should feel from within. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Vaibhav, ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Lakhan, please keep time.
Okay, sir. Yes, Vaibhav, you can start.
So, good morning, everyone. Recently, the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, both the houses of Parliament, passed the Women's Reservation Bill 2023, which is also known as Nari Shakti Vandan Abhiyan Bill. So, it is to reserve the one-third seats in various assemblies of the Constitution. So, gentlemen, my today's lecture topic is women empowerment. In ancient times, there was a matrilineal society, and also in the Rigvedic period, the status for both men and women in society are good. But over the period of time, the status of women in society started to decline. And today it is also a patrilineal society. So now coming to what is the meaning of women empowerment. So basically it means providing equal opportunities at work, political participation, level of education, and also in decision making, access to property. So these are the important factors to empower women. So most of the factors are dominated by patriarchal norms. So coming to what does constitution say about women empowerment? Firstly, the principle of gender equality is enriched in our constitution. The constitution not only guarantees equality of women but also provides the state the power to take measures on them. And in Article 15, women have fundamental right to be not discriminated on the grounds of gender. So now, what are the areas where women have done exceptionally well? So starting from in ancient times, Savitri Bai Phule, who educated so many girls in that period. Then again, Sindhudai Sapkal, raising so many orphan children. In defense, there are number of female candidates are participated in various defense exam also. And Avni Chaturvedi, which is first Indian woman to fly MiG-21 fighter aircraft, which was take place in Veer Guardian exercise, which is conducted between India and Japan. Now coming to sports, there are so many examples like Mary Kom, PV Sindhu, Saina Nehwal. So Indian women are doing great in their various fields, also in science and technology. Tethi Thomas, which is known as Missile Woman of India, and in cricket, Indian women have done exceptionally well in first edition of cricket,
30
which is
second.
included in Commonwealth game also. So there are so many concerns related like gap in literacy, traditional practices like female infanticides, dowry, child marriage. But so now, according to me, in India, most of the women are employed and they are completely dependent on their husband. So they cannot take independent decisions. So in a way, they have to adjust in lot of things. So proper education,
Time
awareness,
up.
and giving opportunity to work will empower the woman of India. Thank you.
Good, Vaibhav. Women empowerment is a topic where one gets confused. India has, right from beginning, produced first females like first doctor much before independence. We produced first prime minister immediately after independence, and many countries failed to do so. We had pilots, architects, engineers in space field, whether on our soil or joining other organizations. So there is a dichotomy. We have on one hand, it is a big nation, some of the females breaking the ice, going ahead, and majority of them still lacking at the bottom. So who is at fault? Now Weber has covered there are constitutional provisions for equality. There is enough reservation. Now even the people's representative category, that is in Lok Sabha or in the election scenario, we are getting a reservation, woman reservation. So everywhere the provisions are there. It is after all the democratic process or the developmental process. I must say developmental process, which actually settles the things. 75 years of independence. Now we have come to a stage where I think every field is reasonably represented by male and female balance, but it is taking time. Obviously there are some problems also at workplace, in family, in society, so they are also to be uh, covered and neutralized. Enough laws are there, but still we are a society where there will be problems, and these problems are to be addressed. Women empowerment, my bigger worry is, while achieving the women empowerment, can we retain the balance of our family system, which is really this real strength, the key strength of our society and nation? That is my biggest worry. In the name of freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of behavior, and freedom of job, and moving out in the society, reaching out to the new fields, the family system should not get disturbed. I think we it will be late if we realize, and job is actually to be seen from a different angle. Today's girls should not be taught in such a way that every girl will get honor only when she gets job. That is my biggest worry. This notion has to be removed. Job is something else. Honorable life is something else. By merely achieving status, position and job, you are doing honorable things in life, that myth has to be removed. There are many people, many great heroes and heroines, social angle, they have not done jobs, they did social service, and yet they created their names, etched their names in the history with golden letters. These are the little mature things probably society has to keep in mind when we are doing enough provisions and educating and spreading awareness to the coming generations. Unfortunately, my observation is today's girls are of the opinion that if they don't do job in tomorrow's society, they will not have status. That is something which is wrong. Without doing job, our mothers and the all the historical lineage you check in your own family, they had enough honor. So my merely going for job is not the only place where woman empowerment should go. Woman empowerment right in the family homemaker is the biggest job, biggest role. Instead of job, we'll say role. And that role, if gets weakened, we are finished. We will head towards the um, a very bad society, because mothers have got big roles, and this role is also should be included in the woman empowerment, because that mother is to be respected, that mother is to be empowered, that mother has got biggest role in society. Nobody talks about it, and somewhere it will create problems in future. Okay, good. Vaibhav, your delivery of lecture it is also good. Confidence is good. Grammatical mistakes are not there. So maintain it. Feel about more points. Start was also little innovative. Okay, who is there next? Sanjeevani. Okay, Vaibhav, again keep time.
Yes, sir. You can start now.
Good morning to all. Today my lecture topic is yoga. Yoga is an art which connected our soul, mind and body together. It makes us strong, flexible, peaceful and healthy. In country like India, there is a where are have a much stress. Yoga is a very necessary. It make you fit and healthy. A healthy mind can do everything. These days, people don't have time for yoga due to their daily tasks, work, and stressful life. Maintaining a good health is a much important than growing a financial, because without health you can't work, and without work you can't earn. Inner space. Yoga is well known to increase space in our body and fight against all our stress and problems. Adults face most problems in life as compared to the children's. Doing yoga increase peace level and make you more joyful, resting in your more confidence. um, Decreased stress means that you will be healthy, because it is scientifically proved that stress make us unhealthy, but doing yoga can prove this healthy. A healthy person can do the most of his and her life as compared to one who is unhealthy. Modern life is a stressful, and there is a lot of pollution in our surrounding. People live in a big cities have to face several problems, and one of them is laziness. Even 10 to 20 minutes of yoga can wake a joyful. Better health means a better life. Activeness. Big active is a golden chance in itself. When you are lazy, feeling tired or sleepy, you are missing a most of fun and are not able to complete your work correctly. Maintaining a good activity means that you are aware of what happening in our your surrounding, as well as you can complete your job and tasks with most accuracy and less time. Make you flexible. Some people face a lot of difficulty while being our touch their tools. Once a person start doing yoga in a regular basis, they would start feeling effective very
Last
soon.
30 seconds.
increasing of blood flow in body. There could be any better way to increase blood flow in the body than yoga help you to keep your body oxygenated. It make your heart much healthy and make you work more effectively, help you to focus and concentrate. Yoga make you to make you and your body feel relaxed and calm. This means that you are less stressed and can
Time up.
be focus on your work. So lastly, I want to conclude that yoga is a miracles. Once follow it, it will guide you the whole life. 20 to 30 minutes of yoga in a daily can change your life in a long run. Yoga is a very important for everyone, children, youngers, and elders. Thank you.
Good, Sanjivani. Today's lecture seems to be under control. You must feel this, what I am saying. Today, you are under control when you are speaking. Many times, there was a gap in your thinking pattern and delivery of lecture. So, today, I think it has come to a level where I am very happy. You were feeling what is being spoken. So, this is exactly a stage where you can now further polish. This is a reasonable level of lecture delivery, and I'm happy for this kind of achievement today. Okay, good. Yoga yoga if you see, it is not merely talking about these lectures and all those things. Every time we must again remind ourselves, where are we heading? When you as a student heading for your achievement, aspiring to become something, doing your studies, your time will come when you have to deliver many things. But today you have to retain your confidence, keep yourself cool, keep doing your efforts despite seeing no result in near future, and yoga will help there. And yoga not necessarily doing in an exact pure form, even in a raw state you can adopt it. Little bit meditation, little bit breathing control, or even walking in a fresh air, running in a fresh air, doing one of the asana and learning it slowly. You need not to go every day for complete yoga exercise. Even controlling your thought process is also a part of yoga, because many a times we are not realizing how fast we are moving in our life, how busy we are unnecessarily. The mobile addiction or TV addiction or passing the time without realizing it is a bigger thing to think about in any stage, right from student days till professional days when you become something. And most of the time we are not controlling our time, or not realizing also what is happening to our every minute, every hour, every day. So probably yoga will address this issue. So from that perspective you must get acquainted with yoga related things. So without getting it into a higher level, start in smaller steps. Do little bit breathing exercise at least, that anulom vilom. So even that will send positive signals in your body, make you under control of your thought process, will calm you down, will feel you that you are actually knowing what is happening around you. Because if you run fast in your life, busy schedules, you are losing the control of your life. So there yoga is required. And in times to come, India has got larger role, significant role to in projecting that this is our ancient science, and we should be the leader of it. It should not happen that western countries are taking control of it. It is exactly seen today. Many western universities have better delivery of degrees and certificates and knowledge on yoga than our Indian institutes. This is irony. This is sad, because our own people never respected it, never articulated it, to deliver it as knowledge, academic kind of forum. We never did it. Off late, people have started doing it on 21st June, which is International Yoga Day. This is a bigger achievement actually. One of the day is now assigned for our ancestral heritage, yogic science, and this particular aspect, which is our biggest gift to the world and mankind. And it is yet to be explored actually, because clubbed with yoga, there is some uh, mythology related heritage, which is to be clubbed and then really looked into for better human values, civilizational existence, and we will have a peaceful world. That is the biggest takeaway, if at all it comes into existence. So we should propagate it, we should be proud of it. This is our original things. When we speak in English, maybe we will not take pride because this is not our original language, this is foreign language. But when we do something of this original nature, where we are born in the soil and this has originated from this place, that pride and honor is different. So from that perspective also we must take pride. Like Japanese culture, US culture, Israel culture, they take too much of pride in their own things. We must develop that. Okay, good Sanjeevani. Today's standard is good. It has come to a level where you are having control on your lecturate. So just feel about it and continue doing that. So both,
Yes, sir.
okay, you are giving lecturate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Sanjeevani, keep time.
You can start, Subodh.
Good morning to all. Today's my lecture topic is NCC. NCC is National Cadet Corps, which was set up on 16th of July 1948. But before independence, NCC is not there. Means it is there, but the name is different. In 1917, the India Defence Act was passed, and the University Corps was established. The main objective of the University Corps is to fill up the vacancies of the army personnel need in war. Then later on in 1920, the Indian Territorial Act was passed, and the University Corps was renamed as the University Training Corps. And the main objective of the University Training Corps is to make it more attractive so that the youth gets attracted to it and to join it. In 1942, when the University Training Officers Corps, later renamed after University Training Corps, failed to keep up the positions, like they are not made uh, the mark up to the expectations of Britishers in 1942. Britishers decided that there should be some kind of force in peacetime also rather than only wartime zone. So, a committee headed by Pandit Hridaynath Kunjro was the founder of NCC, and on the last Sunday of November, on 16th of July 1948, NCC came into being. And second, the last Sunday of November is celebrated as the NCC Day. In 1949, the girls also introduced into the NCC to keep equality. Then in 1950, Naval Wing, Air Force Wing added into NCC, as well as in 1952, Naval Wing added into NCC. The motto of NCC was the motto of NCC in 1980. The motto of NCC was inculcated in NCC as unity and discipline. Then, if I talk about the organization of NCC, NCC organization is headed by the DG rank officer, that is a Lieutenant General, three-star rank officer. The current DG of NCC is Lieutenant General Gurbir Pal Singh. He is from the Parachute Regiment. He is assisted by two ADGs of two-star rank, among with them five brigadier rank officers, and among others. Now there are three regimental corps of NCC, that is at Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore. Then if I talk about uh, if I talk about the groups of NCC, so depending upon the NCC need, there are 14 groups, and each group is headed by brigadier rank officer. Then the groups are divided into the battalions, and similarly, the battalions is headed by
Last
colonel
30
rank
seconds.
officer. Then if I talk about uh, if I talk about the each battalion, there are companies. Companies are headed by the ANO. So NCC is playing a very important role in 1965 war, in 1971 war. They played a very important role, like capturing the paratroopers and all the things. But we have also lost some of the NCC cadets in that. There are some of the things, like there are also camps in NCC, like RDC camp is there, one of the most prestigious camps. CETC camp is there, PTC camp is there, para training camp, YP camp is there, etc. NCC is playing a very
Vaibhav,
important role in nation building,
And according to my conclusion, I feel that not it is not compulsory, but I feel personally feel that everyone should join NCC to have a close life, to have a close view of the army life, and it is very best that you join NCC while means at a very early age you can don that uniform if you have the dream of donning the uniform. Thank you.
Yes, NCC is a platform where I think maximum students should get exposure. It's an ideal curriculum in student days, whether at college or senior college level, school level. If we can introduce our students to discipline, healthy way of life, national spirit, so many aspects get covered there, which otherwise are also there in other curriculum and study. But somewhere the pride of uniform, when you wear the NCC uniform, that is something which is a very, very unique factor. Some of the exercises, camps, if you get chance to fire, camaraderie, teamwork, all those things. Because when you face hardship, you get better. This is fundamental rule of life. When there is a easy life, generally you are not likely to get better in your life. Hardships shape you. So this NCC platform exposes you, takes you to a little harder life, some exercises, camps, and tough uh, activities in early age. And that's why it is very important. You develop a national spirit also. And if you get chance to go to Rajpath for NCC representation in parade, that is then greatest thing to happen. But at local level also there are so many activities which shapes you and grooms you to a better evolved person. And that is why it is important if you can do such activities, social related activities, if not NCC, right from early age. And in that age probably students don't understand, so maybe parents or the well wishers can guide the students. Okay, do this activity, enroll yourself here. And that is how probably, because in our country we cannot make it compulsory by the simple logic that we are too much in strength. So if you make such courses compulsory, it will be difficult to manage also. Our school strengths, college strengths is huge. We are not a small country. So doing such kind of activities compulsorily is at least not foreseeable in near future. It is not feasible. So it is better voluntary basis if we can do some or other activities, if not NCC, other also. Okay, good, Subodh. This is also a very important aspect from the SSB point of view. Some questions or little bit knowledge of NCC will help us, especially for NCC students. You must be little more aware in depth about NCC. In interview, it is likely some questions will be there, and lecture also this topic is there. In group discussion also indirectly such aspects will be covered. Whether NCC should be compulsory, or what is the advantages of such thing, or in social topics also you can talk that NCC life of students will help us as a nation. Okay, anything else from any student? Okay, continue doing good studies, practice of communication, uh, maybe a new topic per day. That is how you can approach and seek more and more knowledge. Don't go on internet for longer times because it is a time wastage. Just have discipline and a very very fixed timings, then only you can cover many aspects. Notes making, write something daily, that will also help. Read at least something new reading, and then YouTube and all those things. But your screen time should be less. Your eyes are important. You have to go for medical also in future. So not only from the SSB aspirations or defense aspirations, in life also our eyes should be protected, should have vision till our last breath. That should be our aim. From that perspective also, screen time is very important, how much you can have comfortably. Okay, we'll end here. Bye. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai sir.
Jai Hind, sir.